Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Doghouse. Hope you're all doing well. We're back for a new series on the channel. Bus driver works from home, Womble Tours official launch. Our passengers are loaded, we are ready to go. We'll just give you a quick look at the map on where we're going to head today. They're going down to Nuremberg, overnight drive down to Nuremberg. They're going to enjoy their time in Nuremberg, and then we're probably going to have to bring them back at some point. But we'll just cover the outbound journey today. As you can see, a nice little Scania touring coach, and a personal skin made for me by someone. Womble Tours VTC department. Let's be getting on with it. This is only my third or fourth time trying to record this video due to fatal errors. As you can see, the mirrors you have to look at yourself. You cannot bring your F2 mirrors up at all. That's the only downside with one of these bus mods, and that seems to be a common theme along all the bus mods that I seem to have found. If anyone knows of any bus mods that you can use your F2 mirrors, that would be brilliant. It just makes it that slightly bit more difficult, but I guess it's more like real life. You have to turn your head and you have to look at your mirrors. We seem to be okay. Need to pull into this lane. Make sure, there we go, nice and clear. Once again, it's night time in the doghouse. Seems to be a common theme at this channel. And an ongoing joke every time we go out for. Oh no, we're going left today. Oh god, got that completely wrong. Seems to be a common theme. Every time we seem to go out for a drive, it seems to put us in the night time. So how fitting that the very first video I record is in the dark. Wouldn't have it any other way, I guess. Doesn't seem to want to change gear. We'll sort it out when we get on the boat. We get the mechanic. We have got a mechanic on board. Funnily enough, he's a good friend and he's a passenger today. Well, I'd get him to have a look while we're on the boat and doing our travels. Let's edge ourselves forward, see if some nice chap or chapette will let us through. Oh, let's just stop. Are you stopping for me, sir? Oh, why, thank you. Let's edge forward. Jesus, that coach is not stopping. He's in a hush. Why, thank you, young man. Oh, didn't like that. It's a bit tight, that bump. She's a long old coach. And take that a bit slower next time. That was a good trip. Let's be getting on with it. Mechanic had a look and he's taken it out of automatic because there seems to be a problem with the automatic box, and we're now in real shifting. So if the bus stalls, it's my fault. Oh, we got a bit of rain. That's a good start to these passengers' journey on their holidays. Oh, it doesn't like that bump. they need to have a look at those. We're good. That coach is almost went on the wrong side of the road there. Almost. I think it's raining enough to worry about at the moment. We just leave them on old simultaneous wiper. But Womble Tours, we're not an expensive coach company, so if you want to book yourself a seat, you're more than welcome. All it costs you a £5 and a Kit Kat chunky. We are accepting drivers for our coach department on our VTC company. Head over to Trucksbooks and search KWL. We're accepting drivers up until the 10th of the month. Every month we go from the 1st to the 10th is application time, and after that point we shut the applications. So if you want to, you got a couple of days to get your applications in. If that's something you would like to do. We have weekly convoys. Every Sunday we have a convoy. Does help if you don't stalk the bus. But yeah, everyone's welcome. Even if you're not in the VTC, everyone is welcome. Top guy behind us, he let us out. This is something very different from me recording a video. I'm very much a live streamer, but this is something that I've wanted to do for a little while, since probably the middle of last year. I wanted to record videos, just didn't feel up to it, if we put it that way. But now getting this bus and this profile, it's given me a perfect opportunity to try it out and see how we fare. And with me now moving to Twitch and doing all my live streams on Twitch, it seems very perfect now to be sticking videos up onto YouTube, just to keep the YouTube guys happy that didn't come over to Twitch. And I thank everyone that has made the jump over to Twitch on the live streams. It's the journey. We've only been on Twitch now a week and a half, and the support has been fantastic. And I can only thank all of you, as you guys, as I've always said, are blowing me away with your support. Your support is second to none. I knew you was going to pull out on me. What have we got left? 544 miles. Let me just make an announcement to the passengers. Good evening, passengers. This is your driver speaking. We have a fair few miles left, so if you just sit back and enjoy the journey, the onboard entertainment should keep you at ease. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. We will be stopping halfway for a lavatory break, and to get yourself some snacks. So don't worry, sit back and enjoy the drive. Thank you. Sorry guys, just had to speak to the passengers there. One thing that I have learned with these coaches, if you do have it in manual, you have to double clutch, or hold your foot on the clutch for an extra long time so it goes into gear. As you just saw there, it was like we missed a gear. I forgot to double clutch, so slow drive, cruising through the countryside. Shame it's raining, but hopefully when we can drop our passengers off, it won't be raining for them. for 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's pretty dark, I must admit. This game is out. It's out to set me in the dark every time I come on and play. Rain seems to be getting heavier now. I don't actually know what that was. I think we hit a badger in the road. We need to pull out as this is a single lane road. I think I must have hit a badger. Oh, we don't need to pull out. It's telling me to move over and I don't need to move over. But now I do. So with a bus, same as with a lorry, you have to account for the length of the vehicle. But with a bus, you have slightly different properties. So you can overhang your front nose, and you've got a lot of tail swing to think about. Then what are called a projection and overhang. So my projections are my mirrors that I have on the front. And my overhangs is the front, from the front wheels to the front nose of the bus, and the back wheels to the back of the bus. They're obviously my overhangs. Cheers, buddy. Let's give him a... He let us out there. He slowed down and let us out. What a true gentle lady. I'll do some driving and I'll keep quiet for a while, and then I shall catch back up with you towards the end of the drop-off. I might jump back in every now and again to let you know, and we'll have an update with the passengers 3/4 of the way. Finally we see a bit of sun. Something that we don't see often here on the doghouse, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some light on the situation, and we'll get on and crack on with these miles. Hopefully it's a gorgeous day for our passengers. Let's turn our wipers off now as the rain seems to have died down as we're coming into daylight today. It's 5:10 in the morning. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look on the map on the F5 where we're coming. Just coming through Lille. For the wobbly driving, drinking the old cup of tea while trying to drive a bus is not a advisable situation. But I'm sat in the rig and I'm not on the road. But yeah, don't do it. You might spill it in your lap. We're making good time though. We're making better time than we thought we would. So a pull-in for the passengers is definitely on the cards. Because I'm sure they don't want to sit for 500 miles without stopping for a rest break. We do have a toilet on the coach, but some passengers like to get off, stretch their legs, and grab themselves a cup of tea and a magazine, maybe a Burger King. Burgers. But over, double check our traffic. That car's letting us out. Thank you very much, young man. Thank you very much. Give him the good old thank you, my friend. Fair, it's not too bad driving this bus in manual. The other bus that I had was undrivable in manual. You couldn't pull away in it. It was dreadful. But this one's not too bad. This is a really nice mod. I never get why they stop here. It's a motorway. If you stop, you're going to take longer to get out. But I guess we will have to wait. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Gives us another chance to look at the beautiful coach. Look at the traffic he spawns already. Go off this lorry. Let's see if he does. There we go. On our way. Okay, I'm not going to undertake him because that would be illegal. But he's not giving me much choice here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to. He's determined and sticking in there. Lorry drivers, eh? Give a quick message to the passengers once again. Good morning, passengers. This is your driver again. We are roughly 420 miles out from our destination. It appears to be a nice day today where we're heading. roughly about 25 degrees. So make sure you got your suntan cream and you're well hydrated. We'll probably stop around 300 miles left, just so everyone can stretch their legs. Give everyone half an hour, half an hour to 45 minutes. Back on the coach and then to our final destination. Thank you, Bo. Catch you later. Always need to keep your passengers informed. Informed passengers are happy passengers. That and not driving like an absolute nutcase, I find. Not that I can do that very well. You guys have seen my driving live. I am live on Twitch, guys. This is pre-recorded stuff, obviously, as you're watching it on YouTube. Catch me on Twitch, the _doghouse_gaming on Twitch if you want to jump over and watch a live stream, and if you want to convoy with us. As I said before, we have a VTC. We convoy every Sunday for sure. That is a given. On Sim Server 2. It used to be from Dover, but we've changed our start point, and we're just picking a new one at the moment. So if you jump over to the live channels, or even in the Discord links will be below. You can find yourself in the company and finding the convoys. We also have a farm server up. That's more, you have to actually apply for our farm. We've got an application process. The application process is exactly the same as a VTC process. It starts on the 1st and ends on the 10th of every month. But with the farm, it's slightly different. We've actually got an application form we have to fill out. You have to know what you're doing. But yeah, if you want to do that, head over to the Discord. Seem to be digging up the road somewhere. Oh, that's close. We have to straddle the lane, I think. There we go. I think this is slightly wider than the lorry that is in front of us. He didn't seem to have a problem. Jesus Christ. Crazy man. Sit the cruise control on and just sit back and relax, I guess. Close to finding our next rest stop. I think when we find our next rest stop, we'll let the passengers out, give them a stretch of their legs. Driving, bit of forward planning. That lorry wants to. What are you doing, crazy man? Stop hammering on the anchors. Some of us got a big coach to drive. Can't stop on a dime. back out. I think I have as well, haven't I? Yeah. That was a silly mistake, wasn't it? Should have been paying attention. No forward planning there, Samuel. Even though that's not your name. View around here is nice. You can't use this mod with pro mods. It is only for base maps, which is a shame because I think this with pro mods would be unreal. I don't know how much more work that would be for the developer of the mod. That car was coming a bit fast. I was already committed there. And 3/4 are already in the lane, yet he still wanted to try and push through, bless him. Oh well, he almost ended up with no nose on his car. Bit of traffic over there. Can we pull over? We can pull over. Aha, we have a... Oh, that's a rest area, it's not really a service station. See if this one up here is a decent enough service station. We'll pull in. I think we'll just pull in anyway. Let them stretch their legs. There's a garage there where they can buy some snacks. We can just top the old tank up, I guess. Just while we're doing it, and I'll just send a messenger out to the passengers. Give us 2 seconds, guys. Hello, my lovely passengers. We are here for your quick rest stop. Feel free to jump out, stretch your legs, grab a drink from the shop, and I'll catch you back on the bus. We'll let them do their bits. I shall sit here, read the paper, catch you back when we're ready to go. Right, they're back on board. Let's get underway. Let's start her up. Let the air pressure build up in the tanks. That's what that dong is, the air pressure building up. Obviously, all the new stuff runs on air pressure. All the newer stuff, brakes, handbrake, suspension. Seem to be good. Let's get ourselves underway. 319 miles left. Awesome, that guy slowed down for us. Thank you very much, my friend. Need to move over again as well. I always get worried sat behind lorries that are carrying tubes like this and scaffold lorries. Always have the image of one falling backwards towards me. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Let me know in the comments below if you are. And I'm not alone being a weird person like that. For anyone that is worried about company miles and things like that, these do count as jobs. They show up on your profile as a job. They show up as passengers. So it is very clever, the person who's made this. I will link his YouTube channel below and show everyone where I got it from. He's got a video on how he puts it in and what trailer he uses and things like that, just to make it easier for you guys. Someone speaking that actually knows what they're talking about. As we all know, I'm a Womble. I'm king of the Wombles. She's driving very smooth though, I must admit. I do like this little feature. You look down in your camera, we've got a forward-facing camera. It would be nice if this mod, when you put it in reverse, it went into a reverse camera. That would be very nice. I don't know how hard that is. I'm not technically gifted on that side of things, but it would be nice if that went in when you went in reverse, it would show. But and then when you look back, when you're driving, it stops like it would in real life, I suppose, if you had your handbrake on and you look down. Move ourselves over. I think this guy's slowing down. Let's just back off a bit just in case. Nice bit of baling up there. Need to collect them before it rains, otherwise they won't be worth a penny. The scenery has improved on this game, I must say. It's a 10-year-old game, and they're constantly renovating the game. They're bringing out DLCs, and there's one due out at the moment, Iberia, and the community for this game is absolutely massive still. It's such a good game. The base game is a good game, but I think this game is very much like Farm Sim in the sense that the mods have made the game and kept it alive. Things like this that I'm doing today. What other game can you put a completely different vehicle in and drive? This is a bus rather than a lorry. This is a Euro truck simulator, and I'm driving a Scania coach. So it's such a good platform. And has created a lot of avenues for people to make things and get their creative side on. A lot of bailing going on around here. I need to pick them up though. Hopefully it's not meant to rain here. Check the weather forecast obviously before setting off. As I say that, you know, the weather will probably prove me wrong and start raining. But it looks blue skies, 10:30 in the morning. Looks like a promising day. Let's check on the map where we are at the moment. Just coming past Dortmund, heading east from Dortmund. Probably more southeast. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite truck mod is. Maybe link the mod or just tell me. That'll be good. Oh, look, they're preparing to move their bales out of the field. They've already stacked them. That's one organised farmer. He must know something that the other farmers don't. But yeah, just look at the scenery. It's such a good game. Dare I say in ETS3 it will be even better, if there is going to be an ETS3. I think that's what people are calling out for, but when it happens, obviously with what's going on at the moment, but what's going on at the moment, we have to wait and see. Maybe it's been pushed back, but it would be nice to see. I did have the pleasure of meeting the ETS team, the SES team at Truckfest Peterborough last year. Well, not last year, it was last year, the year before. Lovely bunch of guys. Went with a really good group of people. It was a good day out, and we was planning as a family to go this year and stay over and do the whole weekend. But obviously, with the current situation, their plans got put on hold. But at the next Truckfest, I shall be attending 100%. So I hope to see as many of you there as possible. Come and say hello. And you can buy me a cup of tea. Or I'll buy you a cup of tea. There you go. We'll have a cup of tea together. Now I'm going to get like 4,000 people turning up wanting a cup of tea. It's going to cost me like 4,000 quid. I'll limit it to 10 cups of tea. There you go. 10 cups of tea. The first 10 people that come and say hello gets a cup of tea. Let's knock it back a bit, because we're coming off here with these guys by the looks of it. Unless they pull over. But they were staying in that lane. Obviously their heavy vehicles coming up a hill. If you like this sort of thing and you like trucking, head over to Glenn Jones Gaming, or Glenn Gaming. He's now got his channel as G1 Gaming. He does a lot of trucking. He's actually a trucker in real life, so he kind of knows what he's talking about. And he's got a killer setup as well. He does a lot of lives on YouTube. But he's a very, very top lad. Very top lad. Great English there, Sam. Well done, mate. He's a very nice gentleman, and he's a top lad. And he's got some handy mods in at the moment. We're doing very well on the miles. We're making good time. 175 miles. Double check where we're headed. Let's have a look. Coming into Frankfurt. Frankfurt sausages. Can't say that word around my dog, she gets excited. That and the word biscuits. Bless her. This isn't, graphically this isn't the game turned up to the maximum. With live streaming I have to turn it down slightly. I think I'm on about 150 to 200% scaling, and I think I'm on high instead of ultra. on Ultra this game and 400% scaling. I have run it on that when I'm not streaming and recording. It is phenomenal. For a 10-year-old game, it is gobsmackingly beautiful. Not telling me to move over. Obviously that lane must go off, so we'll just stay here. Good job I stayed here. They were correct and right. Just roll it back a bit there. We just dipped over the speed limit. It's a shame that I can't sit with a central view. I could then see both mirrors, but this just feels slightly off. There we go, we can move over. Perfect. Oh, we started to harvest there. Body roll there. 100 miles left, let's just tell the passengers. Good afternoon, passengers. We've got about 100 miles left, which is about 2.5 hours. So the final leg of the journey, guys, you're almost there. Once we get there, I will let you know. Make sure you take everything with you guys and don't leave anything behind, as I don't know if this is the coach or I am your driver for on the way back. See you when we get there. As I said before, you've got to keep your passengers updated. They're happy chappies and ladies if you keep them updated. As long as you don't sing to them. Well, you can sing to it if you've got a good singing voice, I guess. But that still might get annoying if you want to sleep, especially as this was a night drive. Drifting, that's not good. To move over up here, I think, so we'll start looking to move out. Forward planning. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy when you know how. Truck needs to get his foot in. He's slowing down. Take the cruise control if I just roll down the hill slightly. I'll be breaking that speed limit and getting a ticket and possibly losing a license. Here, I'm only 29 miles out. So to equate time for real time into game time, every 20 hours in game is half an hour in real life. So you add your jobs up by that. If you've got a set time that you can get your journeys in, that gives you a little bit of an idea. 20 hours to half an hour in real life, roughly. Nice load of Scania trucks there. Where they're going to. Could be going to the same place. I think we're just outside the city now. Yeah, just outside the city. Possibly do with being in that lane there, I think. There we go. We're going left here. Why is this? Oh, this guy's stopping. Because it appears to be for some silly reason. Don't know why he couldn't have pulled around. Now he's just going to cause an accident. Oh God, that was close. Jesus. She stalled. I was too eager to pull away. Too eager to pull away. Oh, what a silly place to have double lights. traffic lights. Oh, Mr. Truck Driver's going for it. Just means we can see the lights now, though. Or not. Mr. Truck. Damn truck drivers. What are you bibbing at? Why have you stopped? Wait, our light is green. Now you're stopping. Let's go with the lorry. Another badger. Must have been another badger. Oh, we're pulling. Oh no, we actually need to go left here. Should have my sat nav on really, shouldn't I? It should be able to tell me in advance where we're going. Lovely jubbly. We are almost at the bus terminal. So this mod, it changes one of the drop-off depots to a bus terminal. So you can't run this on a normal profile as well. Well, you probably could. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend, if you're going to run this, have this as a separate mod entirely, a separate profile entirely, just to save any conflicts of anything. And you have to play guess sometimes where the actual bus depot is, because sometimes it tells you it's somewhere completely different. But other than that, it is a fantastic mod for the game. We're just a little bus stop, so what I'm going to do is I need to be round the other way. They didn't tell me that in the brief. Right, so what we'll do is we'll use this parking lot just on our right and we'll turn around. Use it as turn around. I'll just update the passengers. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are at our destination. We're just going to swing round as the office failed to tell me what way I needed to come in. They told me it was a bus depot rather than a bus stop. So we'll just swing round and drop you off. As I said before, please remember to take all your belongings with you, as I don't know if I'm your driver for the journey back. But I hope you've had a lovely journey, and please travel Womble tours again if you've enjoyed the service. Let's just pull round here. There we go. Back to our bus stop. People on the ground are the last people to know the valuable information that they need to know. I think that's the same in any business. Right, here we go. Let's see if she's going to work. Sometimes this doesn't work. Sometimes what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull forward so I don't catch anyone, and then I'm going to reverse back in outside camera so we can see no, not that one. So we can see the lines. Sometimes this doesn't work. Let's be reverse gears on this gearbox. It's got to be that one. There we go. I had it in high, so I should have it in low. There we go. He's actually letting us do it this time. Engine off. It treats this like any cargo market contract with you having people, any cargo on your trailer. You don't actually see the people getting off, which would be good. There we go, guys. 1 500-mile drive in our Womble Tours coach. Hopefully that's something you've enjoyed and you want to see more of. if that is something you want to see and you want to see more of, drop me a comment below. It's been absolutely enjoyable. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Ta-da!